Vietnam's first cloned pigs grow well. More support needed for further studies. Official Vietnam has for the first time successfully cloned pigs using the somatic cells from ear tissue for healthy piglets were born in March. This is an important breakthrough for the country's animal cloning sector, proving its science and technologies grow and position in the region and the world. Dr. Phạm Duẩn Lân, Deputy Head of the National Institute of Animal Sciences under the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, talks with Văn Nguyễn and Minh Phương on the important prospects of this cloning technology. Could you tell us about your work and why the pot-barrel pig was selected for this project? A total 4 cloned pigs were born on March 10, weigh 300 grams each. They are 1 to 1.5 kg each. Now, with a typical characteristics of a pot barrel, including a small erect tail, our pigs are healthy and have grown normally compared to the pigs of the same breed. It is a good sign, and we are still closely following the progress of the pigs. Currently, Vietnam has more than 20 domestic pig breeds, which often yield low economic values compared to the foreign breeds. Pot barrel pig is a traditional Vietnamese domestic breed that was neglected due to lower economic value compared to imported breeds in 2016 and 2017. Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development Nguyễn Xuân Cường wanted to preserve this breed of its genetic values and high quality. Conservation of native animal genetic resources is very important to biodiversity. Without the conservation, some declining species can't recover their population and can disappear. It is also important for the hybridization. So that's why this is selected for this project. How has animal cloning been studied in Vietnam? The world's first successful cloning technology on sheep was announced in 1996. Vietnam's scientists also have done studies on this technology. For example, the International University under the Vietnam National University, Ho Chi Minh City, and Institute of Biotechnology under the Vietnam Academy of Science and Technology have studied cloning on the cattle like cows and pigs, but they have just announced to have successfully produced cloned embryo. This is the first time Vietnam successfully cloned on a pig. It has been more than 20 years since the sheep dollies were made, and many breakthroughs in science technology have been made, but with limited resources. Our achievement in pig cloning prove the capacity of our scientists. And as far as I know, in Asia, Vietnam only ranked second after Thailand in animal cloning. Why is this so important, and what are the research prospects for Vietnamese scientists following the success of this project? The somatic cell nuclear transfer technology was successfully carried out for the first time in 1966 in the UK, where scientists created the dolly, the sheep. This successful cloning technology opened a path of many studies in biology, medicine, and fertility. Pig cloning technology in Vietnam can be used in preserving rare and endangered native species, choosing animal breeds that have good genetic potential or high quality. For example, we can use the cloning technology to produce exact genetic copy of a high quality cow with a good economic values. International scientists are also aiming for genetic engineering to transfer beneficial genes, say disease resistance or high fertility rate from one to another. In the long term, this technology can help to create cloned pig for organ transplants for humans. Research shows pig organ transplants in humans are promising. Depending on each country, this will open different paths for the further studies. We hope to receive further support from the government and the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development to conduct studies on other breeds as well as to evaluate the fertility and growth capacity of the cloned pigs. Genetically modified products are still controversial. However, do you view concern over this issue? Countries have different views on the gene engineering. However, it is necessary to do research on this for scientific purpose because this can open up many important findings in many fields. Nowadays, there are advanced technology that allow precise gene engineering. Many countries, including the US and China, are very open with a genetically modified products. GM foods like corn and soya beans are very popular. However, there are big differences between the plants and animals that we need to consider carefully. What are the main difficulties scientists faced during the project? Our project started in July 2017. Our scientists work around the clock for this project. Many procedures such as the embryo transfer require precise timing and also have the failure and had to repeat many steps over and over again. Sometimes we almost make it, but the pig died when we almost got there. Lack of equipment is a major challenge in this project. We also have difficulties in attracting the young scientists. Lowering salary and hard work make this less attractive to graduates. Meanwhile, they have many other options, including working for companies that offer 2 to 3 times income compared to working here. The success of this cloning technology with limited resources makes us very proud.